same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's.
Good morning, my beautiful babies, my beautiful babies. Welcome to Motivate My Morning. It is Tuesday morning, and we are right back here with a new show today. Today, I want to talk to you guys about signs and synchronicities. Signs and synchronicities is what we're going to talk about today. You know, this came to me because yesterday, lately, I've been, a lot of things are changing in my life, things going on. Just new projects, new things, period. And sometimes when new things are happening in your life, it gets you a little bit discombobulated and makes you wonder, like, what's really going on? Is everything okay, Lord? Like, what's really happening? So, yesterday, I was leaving a store that's right across the street from my house that I frequent quite often. I go to this store on a regular basis, okay? So I go to the store yesterday, and something told me, instead of going the way home that you always go, turn here and then go through the restaurant area and go home that way. I never do that, y'all, but I did it. And as I did it, I seen the biggest rat I ever seen in my life. Lord have mercy. I seen the biggest rat I've ever seen. Now, I got trash cans out by my house. There was big old stinking trash can right at the gas station I was at, but yet no rats. But the way I listened to my intuition, took this detour that I never take, and ran into this rat, it was purpose for me to see this rat. So I thought, well, now rats, you think of a rat, you think, oh, that's bad news, that's this, that's that. Actually, it is a good thing, a good omen. When I looked up what a rat meant, it talked about something that's relentless, that perseveres, that doesn't give up, that gathers up things to make sure that there's enough. So basically, the rat that I saw was an indication to keep persevering, to keep doing what I'm doing. Don't listen to the haters, the naysayers, and the Debbie Downers and the David Don'ts. Just keep pushing forward is what that rat symbolism was for me, okay? And so I wanted to come on this morning because y'all know I love to use myself as an example to be able to come back and bring you guys the best tools on what you need to do to get it together. So I wanted to come and talk to you guys today about signs and synchronicities. What happens when you start seeing same sequence of numbers all the time? What happens when you start seeing red birds or the same animal totems, turtles, butterflies? What does this all mean? We think that nature is here just to be another living force, but nature is here to help us to navigate through this thing called life, okay? Nature is here to help us navigate through this thing called life. So I wanted to come to you guys this morning and talk to you about what to do when you see the same numbers over again. Perhaps you've been seeing 333, 222, 555, 777, whatever, 1010, 1111, whatever those sequence of numbers that you keep seeing over and over again, they're trying to tell you something. The easiest way to determine what these messages are trying to tell you is go look them up. There's this beautiful university out there that's free called the University of Google, and it can tell you any and everything you need to know. So all you need to do to figure out exactly what these messages are trying to tell you is go to Google. Go to Google and let Google tell you what these messages are trying to say. I just, again, went on there and looked up what does it mean when you see rats, and that's how I found out what these rats were trying to tell me. Oftentimes when we get confused, especially like I said, doing major changes in our lives, discombobulation can be a part of the feelings that we're feeling, like discombobulated, not knowing which way to turn at a crossroads, not knowing what decisions to make. These things are urging you, these signs and these synchronicities are urging you to pay attention and trust what you are seeing. Trust that you are seeing it for a reason. I know that lately I've been, really asking my guys to make sure that I'm pointing myself in the right direction. I'm doing the right things to support my highest calling, who I'm supposed to be. And I started to see a bunch of red birds. I know that my grandmother comes to me in the form of a red bird. I always have and always will. So when I start to see these red birds, it's confirmation to me that my angels and guides are right there with me all the time. And sometimes we need this encouragement, y'all. Sometimes we do. So I am just on here this morning. I want to encourage you to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that come in and out of your life. If you hear dogs barking all the time, if you hear cats meows, if you hear owls hooting. I know I have a friend that says every time she hears an owl outside her window, someone dies. Okay, so it's like the owl is there to give her a warning that someone is going over to the other side. So again, I just wanted to talk to, because we don't talk about these types of things a lot. And sometimes we start to think that we're crazy. We start to think that it's in our mind. We start to think that these things aren't real, and they are very much real. And so I wanted to come on here today and shine a little light on what you should do when you're starting to see these signs and these synchronicities over and over and over again. You should pay close attention, and you should go and find out exactly what this message is trying to tell you. Take what resonates with you, because there may be several different meanings to a particular omen, a particular number, a particular animal totem. It doesn't matter, but whatever that is, take what resonates with you. The first thing that goes, aha, that's what it's trying to tell me, because you may have asked a question earlier that morning to your guides and your spirit guides and ancestors. What should I do about blah, blah, blah? And then you see an animal totem that tells you to not give up, to persevere. That's your answers from your ancestors telling you not to give up and to persevere. You are on the right track. Do not let the past, your ego, doubt, fear, or any of that hold you back. So pay attention to these signs, y'all. We always ask ourselves, how do we have conversations with God? I just talked about that yesterday morning. Our topic was conversations with your higher self and conversations with God. And we ask ourselves, how do we do that, since he's not real, he's not tangible, not something we can put our hands on? So how do we have conversations? This is the conversations, your intuition, your gut feeling, your signs, and your synchronicities are your conversations with God, okay? They are the keys and the answers to your conversations with God. So I don't want you to ignore when you start to see these signs. These signs are here to help and to guide you, to fuel your creativity, to wake up your writer's block, okay? Whatever it is that whatever crossroads you find yourself at and not sure what's the next move for you to take, I'm encouraging you to pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities, because sometimes I've had a lot of people calling me and they go, I know I'm supposed to be doing something, but I feel like I don't know what. I don't know what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Well, maybe perhaps at that time you should be doing exactly what you were doing, which is sitting still in hermit mode, getting yourself mentally prepared for the next step. Sometimes mental preparation takes stillness. You need to be still for a minute so you can hear those signs and those synchronicities that's trying to get to you. So you can hear what your guides are trying to say and what your mind is trying to tell you, what moves to make next. Sometimes that takes being in hermit mode, meaning shut everybody out, just you, yourself, and you just sitting there and you are paying attention to the signs, the synchronicities, the messages, the repeated things that you are seeing over and over again, because they are trying to speak to you and trying to tell you how to do and what to do next, okay? So pay attention. Pay attention to those signs and those synchronicities. Pay attention to the things that are being repeated in your life, okay? Pay attention, because these are the ways that we are being communicated with, okay? These are the ways that we are being communicated with. So I wanted to come on here this morning because, baby, y'all know we are trying to transform, elevate, and self-evaluate all the pain out of our life so that we can start to live a more fulfilled life, a more happier life, a life that makes us want to get up every morning and get out of the bed, something to look forward to. That's what this is all about. This is why I get on here every morning and deliver these messages, because they are tools needed for you to start living your best life, okay? We all have to start somewhere. And these messages are just those small little nuggets that can help us to get past the difficult times in our life, okay? Because we are all going to go through difficult times. It is how you are equipped with the right wisdom and knowledge to get through the difficult times. The difficult times are not going to go anywhere. But the thing is how we're going to handle them. We're going to handle them by paying attention to the signs and the synchronicities that are coming to us. Pay attention to the things that we need to be paying attention to. This is what we're going to do. And so, again, pay attention to those signs. You keep seeing 555, whether it's on a building and a phone number, on the back of somebody's license plate. 555 is the number of change. Great change is coming in your life. You see 1010, that's the end of cycles. That's the ending of a cycle in your life and new beginnings coming in your way. 333 is change. 444, angels trying to speak to you and get your attention. So look up all these numbers. All of these numbers are all listed on Google and tell you what they mean and what they should mean to you on your path of trying to find out what your next move is at your crossroads. Okay, crossroads are gonna come, y'all. But all you need to do is use your wisdom, listen to your intuition, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around you, and you will make it through these cycles and close them up properly so that you can move on to the next cycle waiting for you, the next level of success, the next level of you living your best life. It's right there in front of you guys. All right. This is your Tease Coach, and I love coming to you every single morning, Monday through Friday, giving you these beautiful tools to help you navigate this thing called life. We're going to do it, y'all. Yes, you can, and yes, you will. All right, I love you, and y'all know it ain't a damn thing you can do about it. So until tomorrow on Hump Day, mwah, I love you. Bye-bye.